Hello and welcome to the Laggy Let's Play Minecraft series. In this series, I'll be messing around in this world and doing random things to learn the game as I go along. But I figured I would make a series just to learn how to do this. So this is my first time doing this. And I figured to start off with, I'll give you a quick little world tour. So in here I have a smelting room. Basically just a little simple design. Trying not to have everything level, trying to mess around. It's still very bland to make a smelting station. I think I'm going to do this real quick to add some symmetry. So yeah. I'm trying to work on not having torches all over the place, but that'll be something with time. And I'm also going to be getting rid of these chests. Grab some glass, basic stuff that I've been working on. Can get that. I was messing around with redstone a little bit. Over here I have a wheat farm. I actually need to replant it, but basically a water stream comes out from there and takes all the wheat down to another water stream that leads to a hopper setup. So I just have to go around always and replant. And I have a collection area down here. So yeah. So over here I have what will soon be like a giant massive slaughterhouse. I have the cows set up in various stalls 2x2, and then all the adult cows stay in place, and the goal is that the baby cows would drop down here into a lower killing chamber that I will set up some type of grinder setup. That's a work in progress, and I'll probably dedicate a couple episodes to this. So I'm terrible at building, but one of the things I was doing was like messing around with different ways of creating depth as I'm looking on Reddit pages and the internet, and I'm starting to get some pretty decent progress on this house here. But I started off really making houses like pretty much like how you see here and how you see here. Very blocky, very basic. But I gotta say, over time, the game has like taught me a lot. So yeah, this is called Founder's House because this little area where you see the wood is where I had my first little 5x5 hut when I first started playing the game not too long ago. And little by little, like, I just started messing around with like adding color to the glass and making glass blocks. Now I know about the glass window panes and stuff like that. I have a little bit of a brewing stand set up. I've been messing around with this quite a bit, trying to learn about the different potions. I actually don't even need this here, but it just added to the texture. I actually will be collecting this though. So where am I getting all my brewing stuff? I made a little basement area also for my minecart setup. And basically what I have here is nether wart growing, and then I've just been messing around with like storage space ideas and item frames, and I have like the basic stuff for basic potions and stuff like that. So now we'll venture off to the mine down there. So now we're gonna enter the mine shaft. And here I was able to luckily encounter an abandoned mine shaft pretty quickly. And I had a lot of fun exploring this. very early on in the game. And then here's one of my crowning achievements that I have so far. Not so much because it's complicated, but because it turned out pretty nice in my opinion. I'm still trying to work on it. But basically, I have a little bit of redstone set up. So these glowstone lamps light up here and inside a cave spider spawner area that I have dug out on 3 below, 3 above, and 4 to the sides. If I want to activate the spawner, I hit that and it gets dark in the chamber and then the spiders come out. If I want to turn it off, then it'll turn all these lights on and light inside the chamber. This is a setup that's online. You can just look it up. It's one of the first links under Cave Spider Spawner, and I may put it in the description. Then you just get to the corners and you collect your XP. The drops fall into hoppers. They get channeled into a chest down here. And then I have some access to my redstone layout. So my original thing was I didn't want to look up on the internet like through a slime chunk finder where slime chunks would be. For slime, I figured if I kept just mining on this fashion of open space mining, I would eventually crash into a couple of slime chunks. But then I kind of gave up on that as soon as I started like enchanting and getting into that, and branch mining quickly became very effective for me. And I just heard something interesting. I don't know if that's a new sound, but it sounded like there was mine carts rolling around. Anyways, so there's that. So this ought to be interesting, not only because the chunks are not really loading well, but because it's turning nighttime, and as of this new update, there's phantoms at night, and those things are very vicious. So early on when I was trying to do some exploring, one of the first things I encountered was a village, and I basically had built first a dirt pathway to the village. Shit. Oh great, I'm gonna die. So as I was saying before, I was interrupted by our good old friend Mr. Creeper. I built a path originally to the village with torches, and then when I found out how to do paved roads, or whatever you call this, dirt paved roads, I followed through with that, and then as I got the supplies, I made a minecart path. To lead towards the village. There's those guys over there. They're ruined my day. So I've been messing around trading with the villagers a little bit. Again, I'm just learning everything. And here goes the path again. And some of the villagers I got traded out to the max, which led to them breeding a little bit. I wanted to wall off the area to protect the villagers, but since I knew that was going to be a while before like I really got the logistics down of how I really wanted to do this, because I wanted to incorporate some like game lore into the whole thing, I made an iron golem for their protection. And so far he's been pretty successful. I see that there's zombie flesh there, which is kind of disappointing, but yeah. So that's pretty much the highlights of my world so far. So anyways, welcome back. So one of the first things I want to do is I want to start outlining some of the basic ideas that I'm gonna have for this series. So I figured in the meantime, for lack of a better place, we would use this building behind me as a place to put our to-do list. So I figured we would gut out the inside, start over, and maybe we can keep the building and add some depth and mess around with it. Because we can always start someplace and end someplace totally different. So that's what I'd like to do with you guys right now. So we're gonna go in here, and the first thing we're gonna do is get rid of all these fence posts. And of course, I did not set up for storage, so we're gonna make some storage here. Hopefully this is enough. Perfect. This here for right now, and we'll get rid of all the base crap right now. So we'll do this. All stuff that doesn't need to be used for building right now. So we'll clear that out. I also kind of don't like the setup with this front here, but let's work from the inside and go on out. We'll clear up this room here. And basically I'm just gonna gut out the entire interior of this place, probably move this staircase over, and I will come back when that's finished. Okay, so welcome back. As you can see, we're in the second floor, and where there was a bunch of walls set up, now it's all clear. The next thing I want to do is I want to work on making the panel. So we're gonna mess around a little bit with some of the different wood blocks here. I think it'd be nice to probably set something up like this right in the middle, so we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's try messing around here. Boom. So we'll probably mess around with that a little bit, fill this all in. Then we're gonna want to have like a frame for texture. Don't really have anything else on me than this. Let's see if this will help make it pop out a little bit more. Okay, and then does that provide 1, 2, 3, 4? That provides a little bit. Maybe we can make it more like a square frame. Get rid of this torch here, and we might as well just fill in this wall. I guess I want to fix up some type of a storage system. Another thing I would want to do is develop a mob grinder for drops. Of course, get all the I would also like to um, learn more about beacons, mess around in the new water biomes. I also, and this is probably the thing that I look forward to the most, is develop an automatic rail system. Have different towns with lore. Get better at building. Get better at making videos. So those are some things I'd like to knock out for right now. And yeah, so that will conclude the first episode. Thank you for joining. Again, this is not supposed to be anything special. I'm just trying to share my experience here as I learn how to play Minecraft. But yeah, thank you for watching. Could you please leave your comments for suggestions on how I can improve. Remember, this is a laggy Let's Play. Like, it's on purpose that this is being done with the quality that it's being done. But if you have ideas for content and what you would like to see, I'm open to it. And please like and subscribe for future videos.